welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it home to our OG Grasslands village. If you watched last episode, you'll know that I've already stopped by here 3 times. I had to drop some stuff off in my chest, but today is the day we're officially back. I don't know why my HUD is so small, but we're gonna turn that up real quick. That is better. You can now see we are at our level 10 village. It's our 3rd village we've ever made, and this is a classic. Comment if you remember this. I'm sure most of the people watching have seen at least one of my videos here, but you never know. Maybe we got some new viewers who have not seen this village yet. Either way, it's nothing super special. You can see that I only have a few buildings on each corner. That's all gonna change in the coming episodes, so make sure you guys are subscribed. I'm super excited for the content that we're gonna be able to make out of all of this, and yeah, you guys gotta strap in because I'm gonna go crazy with the uploads anyway. In front of us here is a pyramid, and the first thing we have to do is completely destroy it. Like, we're gonna literally tear down the entire thing. If you look at the top of my screen, building is disabled. And if you move this way, it's actually disabled for quite a bit until you get right around here where it'll swap back and forth. But I talked about this yesterday. This build is a memory guzzler. I mean, every single little thing is just a tiny platform piece, so it's not the most efficient build. So the pyramid is gonna have to go. And, you know, it is actually really sick. One day I'll build a better version of this. I'm just not really even a fan of what it looks like from the outside. I think I could do better one day, which I will. But for now, we got to destroy it. Also, because it's on a spot of flat land, and this is a prime piece of real estate, I hope you guys can understand. Let's go ahead and grab what we need. And what I'm thinking we need this time around is going to be taken from a few comment suggestions. A few people went ahead and recommended that I use boom barrels. As you can see, these things aren't super expensive to make, and it's going to make a great way of destroying it. Only problem is my vehicle that despawned had all of my blast powder. See what we got. We got 15 pieces of blast powder, so we can basically make 5 boom barrels, which is absolutely not going to be enough. Luckily, we're filled to the brim plus more in planks because of that new duplication glitch. If you don't know about that, watch my last video. But the storm is cleared up, and I don't know about you guys, but when the rain ends in this game, it's just like the nicest feeling in the world. It's just so annoying when it storms in this game, but the rain is done, and it's the perfect time to get started with some boom barrels because I'm going to make as many as I can. I'll probably have to go scavenge for some more blast powder, but before I do that, let's just make sure this even works in the first place. So let's just throw a couple down. This is a pretty good spread. Let's go ahead and hit this first one, move out of the way, and you know what? That wasn't horrible. Okay, this is nice. This is very, very nice. I like the idea of destroying this pyramid. It's just too big, man. There's so many problems with it, but it's okay because we had some fun with it. Also, it wasn't even designed on the interior, so I feel like I'm not losing that much. This is a great suggestion by the comments. I appreciate you guys down there. And look at this. We're gonna get a chain reaction explosion. Wow. Okay. If you guys would excuse me, I am gonna go hunt down some skeletons. I think that's the best way to find blast powder. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And we've made it exactly to where we need to be. This is where the skeletons will pop up, where we can get our blast powder, but it's obviously not nighttime. So we're just gonna hop into this cave and grind a little bit of resources. I personally don't put stuff like this in my videos very often, but yeah, guys, we're gonna gather some resources. I'll pop in if anything interesting happens, but for the most part, it is just gonna be grinding. So yeah, let's get to work. Wow, I actually timed that perfectly. Not a lot to share from that time lapse. I mean, I just got all of the essential items that I was gonna need. But behind me here, I see what I think is the right skeleton to get blast powder. I believe all of the ones with these hats on them are the ones, yep. Blast powder from both of them. Now we just gotta find a lot more because that was only 2 pieces. So yet again, it's time to get to work. Oh no, and the skeletons already went underground for the day. I only got 8 pieces of blast powder. Either way though, while we're in the desert waiting for the next nighttime, I am gonna pay a visit to my stranded raft village. It's been a minute since I've been here, and I'm not here just to look at the place. I'm here to check the chests to see if there's any blast powder. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty freaking down bad. So let's just go ahead and check our chests real quick and see what we got. Okay, we got nothing in there. Come down here. Let's see what's in these 2. I think these are the only 2 chests I have in the entire place. And no, there's no blast powder. But it is cool to step foot back on this village as well. Like I said, dude, it's been like a month straight in the frozen lake village, which was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I've been missing out on all of the stuff here. I definitely want to come back to this one day and maybe expand the building. I'm not sure, maybe just build more stuff around it in the ocean. I haven't really decided yet, but I know I want to pay this place a visit in the future and really upgrade it. Oh, and this is interesting as well. This is a new structure that was definitely not here before the newest update. Also, I'm I'm pretty sure fishing spots are very common to spawn around here. I believe that was something they put in the patch notes, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, mission unsuccessful. No blast powder there. So I'll see you guys when it's nighttime again so I can get a little bit more. So we have made it back out to the desert, and I wanted to show you guys the method that I started using off camera. I have a triple damage sword in my inventory, and I have a sword with 2 luck enchantments. So I'm going ahead and hitting it first with the damage and then with the luck. And every once in a while, it is dropping me extra blast powder. This time around, it only gave me 1. You know, it doesn't activate every time, obviously, so I'm fine getting 1. That's totally fine. But sometimes, as you can see, we do get multiple. That's the luck enchantment kicking in. And it's just a little tip I'd like to share with you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna get more of this, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done. Okay, and I promise I'm gonna return and destroy the pyramid in a second here. I just wanted to show you guys a little stealth patch that Lego Fortnite actually did that most of you probably don't know about yet. And basically, if you've played this game before, in these pre-generated structures, if you tried to break the chests before, it wouldn't give you any of the resources that was used to create it. But now, as you can see, when you destroy a large chest, you get the obsidian slabs. You also get the copper bars. I'm nowhere near the snow biome right now, but I can confirm that if you actually farm one of the grand chests, it'll give you iron and frost pine. I'm sure most of you guys didn't bother destroying chests before, so if you have a lot of chests sitting around your biome, go ahead and start destroying them because you're gonna get resources now. And I feel like it's just something you guys should all know. But let's get on home because we gotta blow up our pyramid. It's been too long. So here we go. We got some barrels laid out, and what my plan is I'm gonna destroy the entire bottom ring here. Then it should come toppling down, and I'm just gonna repeat that process all the way around until it's completely gone. So let's get started. Wow, that's actually insane. 1 boom barrel does that much damage. So we're just going to repeat this process. I don't want to bore you guys. Plus, I want to build something later in this video, like I said at the beginning. So I'm going to continue on with this, and I will catch you guys when there's some significant progress. And look at the top of the screen. The building limit is already resolved completely, and we're only this much into it. I can only imagine how much memory and hopefully lag this is going to clear up. I'm so excited to get this thing out of here. This boom barrel right here should be the last one we need until this thing comes toppling down. So let's see what happens when this one explodes. I'm assuming my server is going to lag quite a bit, and I definitely feel the stuttering. You can see it on screen. Is it going to come falling down, or is it just going to float? Oh, it did, but barely. I'm just gonna have to repeat this process over and over, which means I'm gonna need more blast powder. But for now, we got 3 more barrels. Let's go ahead and use them. What the? Wait, is this one gonna explode? What's going on? What? Wait. No. There's no way that's happening. There's no way that just happened. Is that real, or is this a visual glitch? Wait, I think that's real. Is that real? It is real. It just fell. What? It just came all the way over here. This is legit. Like, it's not a... Oh. My game just crashed. That explains a lot. I'm very interested to see where the pyramid is after I load back in. And... oh my goodness. It's actually... over there. It's just so crazy that it moved. I mean, I could genuinely start building on my build project because I'm gonna build here if it wasn't obvious already. So do I just start building with the pyramid sitting here? Because I'm out of blast powder, so yeah, I might just do that. We'll use this last boom barrel and hopefully it does some damage. Oh my goodness! What? That's insane. Well then, we're just gonna leave the pyramid there. Let's clear up this land and get started on our next project. I'm gonna tear the rest of that down off camera. Time to reclaim a ton of frost pine from this flooring. And it's officially gone. Sort of. But as you can see, this area is very big and very flat, which are both important qualities of places you probably want to build in this game. So we're definitely not taking this for granted. There's a few things that I want to build in this area, starting with a few dedicated buildings for different resources. I'm going to grab some building materials to start out, and I'll fill you guys in on what I'm thinking. Okay, and here is the fun part. We're getting to the building, but before any building, we have to plan. I've already been doing some planning off camera, but I want to bring you guys along, so I'll show you guys where my head's at. And right here where I'm standing is the middle of the pyramid. And this is ideally where I would like to put a village square, but obviously I can't since I have one right in front of me. But if you just take the village square out and run around, it'll turn green wherever you can actually put it down. And it's not too far away. So if I come right over here, you can see that this is the line. Anywhere right around this line here is where I could put a village square. And I think I'm going to stick to my original plan. I'm just going to toss the village square right here on the floor. And I know that's a weird decision, but just hang with me. First off, I'm not concerned because I can break it and replace it at any time if I want to move it somewhere a little more aesthetically pleasing. But for now, this is going to get the job done because first thing I need to find out is where the radius of this is. Where does the village end? And it looks like... yeah, this is exactly what I thought. So I'm able to place builds all the way up until right in this corner. If you don't know, this is the village outline. So this is the furthest point you can be where villagers will support by working on stations. AKA, this line is going to be super important. So important that I'm actually just going to outline it here so I don't always have to have my builds out. That should be good for now. But we've already got a villager showing up here, and that's pretty cool. That brings me to my next point. I'm gonna get rid of some villagers at other villages around my world. This is village number 17, so I have villagers scattered all around my map. I'm gonna have to clear some room out since there is a 20 villager cap because I want there to be 5 villagers here. This is gonna be my most effective village yet. I don't care who they are. If they work and they work well, then they are more than welcome to live here. But with all of that being said, it's time to start building our village. So the lines here, I'm going to build a lot outside of the line on this side, obviously, since that's a lot of the flatland, but I got to take extra focus into this area here and make it as effective as possible. I don't have any ideas in mind other than the color scheme, so most of this beginning part is just going to be free building and trying to see what actually makes sense. Okay, that took about 53 minutes, and it was my first custom build I've done in a long time. If you guys have been watching all the videos, you'll know that I have not been doing many of these. I'm excited to see where this progresses, though, and I had to build everything perfectly to Lego Dimension because I have some big plans for other areas of this place, and this is only the start. I'm going to connect probably 2 or 3 other buildings over the next few episodes, and just to give you an idea of what I mean, my next plan is to actually just punch out these walls, make a patio section that goes over this doorway, and I'm going to make the patio connect to another area that'll probably be somewhere around where I'm standing, which will be another wing of the building. Now, I can't do that all in this episode today, but I'm going to be live streaming more. So make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on, not only for the videos, but for the live streams. These custom builds are the perfect kind of thing to stream, if I'm being honest, as most of it would get cut out of the video, but I can just talk on stream. Anyway, that's besides the point. As you can see, there's not much going on. We got this ginormous garage situation with 3 doors that can open and close. I'm thinking of this part as my tool shed. I'm going to have some of my basic equipment in here. I'm going to use a crafting bench in every single village. That's going to be fully maxed out for convenience. But if I pull out my builds, you'll be able to see that this is all within the village line as well. So right here is the village line, meaning there's 2 stories worth of utilization from my villagers. I don't want to put anything up here yet, though, because I'll probably end up tearing it down off camera anyway. I haven't decided what I want to utilize yet. I should also probably start upgrading the village since it's at level 2. So we'll do as much as we can, and it looks like I'm gonna need planks. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much upgrading in this video. Like I said, I'm brainstorming what I want to automate first. One thing I know that I want to do and connect to this building is actually gonna be a more advanced storage room. I have a bunch of storage in the dojo up there, but I want a bigger storage solution, so I'll probably build that along where I'm standing here. I'm thinking somewhere over in my crosshair ahead of me here. I want to build a sort of automated grapple facility where I could have a villager assigned to any of the tasks. It'll probably be melting copper. Since I have so much cord from the duplication glitch I talked about in yesterday's upload, that's another reason I need advanced storage, because if you come over this way, I have so many chests just scattered all over the floor. So moving some of it away from this area is going to be very nice. And taking a step back and being able to run up here and look at this village from the, I guess this would technically be the back of this building. It looks puny. It's really small, but like I said, we're expanding it with more wings and decks and patios. There's probably going to be a balcony on this side if I don't expand it into the storage room. There's big plans is what I'm trying to say. And you guys definitely don't want to miss out on them, so make sure you guys are subscribed, because like I said, live streams are going to be coming. But I'm going to wrap up this video here today so I can get started on my next one. I'm so excited to keep building, and yeah, I got to get a head start. So thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. If you made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Comment cheese down below, because we're bringing cheese back. There's going to be a cheese room here, I promise you. So comment cheese if you made it all the way until the end to confuse everyone else. And other than that, it's been your boy Kaz. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I'll catch you all later. Peace.